So the big question is this: how are marketers like us, who don't cut corners and rely on hype-filled, black hat, scammy marketing, who are always focused on providing value first and over-delivering for our customers with every single purchase they make, how do we market our products and services in a way that allows us to get our message out into the world, dominate the competition, and create a lifestyle of freedom and abundance without sacrificing sales and profit? That's the riddle, and on this show, you'll find the answer. Hey, my name's Misha Wilson, and welcome to Marketing with Misha.
What is going on, everyone? Misha Wilson here, coming at you bright and early on another Monday morning. Let me know what your name is and where you are coming in from. And today I want to talk about a little Monday mindset principle lesson that I think kind of addresses one of the biggest fallacies in the personal development world, and something that's absolutely critical if you want to make more progress, if you want more success, if you want more long-term success, and at the end of the day, if you want a better lifestyle. So let me know what your name is and where you're coming in from. As always, give me some comments, likes, hearts, and shares, all that jazz if you guys get value. And I'm gonna go ahead and dive right in. So one of the things that you constantly hear in personal development over and over and over again is the topic of leaving the past in the past, all right? The past is the past. Don't drag it into your future. Your past failures, your past stuff that you've dealt with, the baggage from the past, the stuff that keeps you from maybe taking action from the past, stuff that you've dealt with that hasn't been very fun from the past. Don't bring it into the future, right? There's a great personal development course that I really like, and I went through, and a lot of our team has been through it, the Landmark Forum. And really at a core level, when you break down the entire curriculum, the goal of the Landmark Forum is getting you to a point where by the time you leave the workshop, you're leaving the workshop with an empty slate, all right? So none of the baggage from the past is brought into the future. And so you can operate without the fear. You can operate without, the self-judgment of, I can't do this based on past failures. You can operate without the limitations that you might put on yourself based on the fact that you think past results equate to future results. All right. And when it comes to all of those points, I absolutely agree. All right. Past results do not equal future results. Past failures do not equal future failures. Past struggles does not mean that you have to struggle in the future. All of that is 100% true. But there's one problem with the whole principle of leave the past in the past. And that's this. And of course, give me some comments, likes, hearts, and shares if you guys are getting value. That's this very simple problem of the fact of the matter is that success is a very poor teacher. Success, being successful, getting what you want, hitting your goals, hitting all your financial targets, hitting all your business targets, whatever it may be, all of those experiences in your life that you might think that's the stuff you want to bring into the future, all right? That's the stuff that you want to create in the future. And yes, absolutely, that is the stuff that you want to create in the future, but that is not the stuff that will give you the best lessons. That is not the experiences that will give you the biggest takeaways. Those are not the experiences that at the end of the day will make you more wise as a business owner, an entrepreneur, or someone just looking to make progress in life. The truth is that when you're ultra successful for an extended period of time, naturally what tends to happen is you start to feel invincible. You start to feel like, you can't make a mistake. You start to feel a little bit arrogant. You start to get sucked in to kind of drinking your own Kool-Aid. And I think you've seen this with a bunch of people who have maybe come and go in our industry, or any industry for that matter. Success over an extended period of time leads people to drinking their own Kool-Aid. And so while success isn't necessarily the best teacher are those experiences that you might have already gone through, are those experiences of failure, are those experiences that absolutely knock you on your ass and make you feel like fucking quitting, are those experiences that make you stop and look and say, holy shit, what just happened, right? What did I do wrong? What went wrong? What should I have done to make this thing not happen the way it did? Because I just took a total nosedive. And I'm sure you guys have had nosedives. I've had plenty of nosedives myself. And the truth of the matter is, while you absolutely need to leave the past in the context of, let's leave the past in the past because past failures don't need to equate to future failures, don't just disregard the lessons from the past. Look at those failures that you dealt with and spend the time looking at the hard stuff that you might want to avoid, the stuff that mentally kind of is hard to look at because you made such a boneheaded mistake that mentally you just kind of want to avoid because every single time you look at it, you might feel kind of stupid for making the mistake that you made. And trust me, I'm talking out of experience here. I'm not necessarily, I've made all of the mistakes in the book, yet I've learned from them. And that's the lesson that I want to impart to you today. Understand that you need to leave the past in the past after you've learned the lessons from the failures. And every single time you have one of those failures, instead of looking at it and beating yourself up and telling yourself you can't do this and telling yourself you're a loser because you failed and telling yourself that, because you failed, you're not going to succeed in the future and telling yourself the story of, this failure means that I can't succeed in the future, spend the time to get clear on the lesson. Spend the time to get clear on what went wrong. Spend the time to get clear on what you could have done to make that thing not happen the way it did, and then move forward in the future with the lesson from the past, but understanding that the past failures do not need to equate to future failures, and just based on the fact that you've dealt with hardships in the past does not need to mean that you need to deal with future hardships in the future. So that's my lesson for you here today. Don't buy in fully to the past is the past, just leave it there. Bring the lessons from the past, leave the rest in the past. Past failures do not equal future failures if you can learn the lessons from the past. But if you can't learn the lesson, as they say, if you continue to do what you've always done, chances are you'll always get what you've always got. So that's my message for the day. Give me some comments, likes, hearts, and shares. As always, if you guys got value, I appreciate each and every single one of you. This is a little Monday mindset lesson. Get out there, kick this week's ass, hit your goals, look back on the lessons that you may have overlooked in the failures that you may have had, bring them into this week, and let's dominate and kick some butt. All right, guys, appreciate each and every single one of you. Till next time, over and out.